The topic is harnessing the power of intention and emotions to create change. And it's something I'm very passionate about because it has made a tremendous difference in my life. I have a background actually in mathematics and business, and so it's kind of ironic that here I am speaking to you about emotions, but that's really what it comes down to. They are so powerful. And of course, the mathematician side of me wanted to understand a little bit more about, you know, how does this come about, and what is the reason, the rationale, and the physics behind it. I'm going to step back just a little bit. The first slide you could show, which is coming back to what leadership is about, and I think it's about creating change. The very essence of leadership is about creating change. And I wanted to ask, how many of you out in the audience have something that you want to make a change, whether it's in your home or your organizations, in the communities? Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So, on to the next slide. I think you're probably coming to the same conclusion I am in terms of what we can do to make a huge change. It all just starts with where we're focusing our intention. Are we focusing on the positive and what we'd like to see? And how are we feeling? Because this in itself creates a change by its very energy field. It's really what we're doing. It's creating a field that connects with others. And I think Margaret Mead realized as well, I mean, she summed it up, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, that's the only thing that ever has. And the next slide. So, coming back to the projects we're all working on, this might be a great opportunity to look at where are we focusing and how do we feel, and what opportunities might there be to look at things a little differently. How can we find the positive in even the existing situation, and how can we keep focused on the bridges we're going to be building and going beyond just the blocks. And the next slide. So I'm going to leave you, boy, I'm just whipping through this presentation. You're going to get out earlier. How can we become the Ottawa we desire? Well, the first thing is feeling good. Find any way to feel good about things now, because the feelings are actually what produce those outcomes in the future. Your feelings literally attract the future and cause it to come out of a cloud of possibility into actuality. Yes. And try and release judgment. Judgment is actually a way of holding things in place. And to release that is to let go of what is currently not working and to allow something else to come into possibility. And of course, keep focusing on what you'd like to see. That is like the random number generator. We want to create more ones than zeros, so keep focusing on those ones. Love your politicians. I just have to say this one. Most of us are fine on the first two, and we forget the third one. But honestly, they need our help so much. They make such a tremendous difference in terms of the change that we want to see. And by sending that love and holding that possibility for what we can create, will change things tremendously. And politicians need our help. They can't do it alone. Very much so. And that pretty much comes to only when we change how we feel and our emotions and where we're focusing can we actually create what we want for Ottawa in 2049. So I invite you to dream big and feel good and party. Last slide. So thank you everybody for your time, and looking forward to dreaming big with you. All right, take care.